Good day everyone, I am Charmaine Satan, one of the members of the Group 3. So we are tasked to discuss Unit 2, which is the instructional strategies in teaching physical education and health. So my assigned topic is the lesson 5, which is the role play. So the objective of this lesson, at the end of the lesson, you will be able to discuss the definition of role play strategy. Next, identify the steps in using roleplay, and third, enumerate the advantages and disadvantages of using roleplay in teaching. For the introduction of this lesson, helping the pupils know the value of empathy and compassion is present in many subject areas. Learning to understand the feelings and thoughts of others takes practice. These values is part of social skills that each individual should know. So, kita as a future teacher soon, so dili lang dapat ang content sa subject ang atong itudlo, but also we need to teach the student to develop their value of empathy and compassion for them to understand the feelings and thoughts of others. So, kani siya ng mga values is kailangan nato siya i-practice because part this is sa social skills na dapat na-develop sa students sa schools or even sa outside of schools. So, di ba na ay kasabihan na if makasense ka of value of empathy sa isang katao, you need to put yourself in the shoes of others. So, importante ni siya ng mga values kay para ma-develop ang communication skills also sa student because naa sila mga interactions sa mga classmates, nag-interact sila to each other. So, subject areas like physical education and health involve interaction among individuals. So, activities like playing sport with peers, doing physical routines with others, and even keeping oneself healthy and presentable are essential concepts taught to children in the classroom. So, since ang physical education sa health is nag-involve siya interactions among individuals, so necessary na ang student is na siya values na empathy and compassion para if ever na mga time na nag-play sila or nagadula sila og sports is kabalo sila kung unsay feeling sa makadaog or og mapildi. So, even if kanang competitive ang student, so na siya understanding sa iyang mga kadula or sa iyang mga classmates. So, it is important na healthy o presentable food na living sa student is matudlo po yung teacher sa classroom. So, that's why the teacher should use strategies na maka-allow sa student na i-incorporate ang concept na ilang natunan o kung saan nila pag-deal sa other student. So, this role play can help the teacher to kanang kuan siya maka-learn sila mga social skills na values nila madala ini ako. So, next is defining role play as a teaching strategy. So why it is role play is pwede siya magamit as a teaching strategy. So, various studies have supported the effectiveness of role play strategy in teaching young pupils according to Samalot Rivera 2014. So, role play is a created situation in which pupils portray a particular role. It is a learning structure that allows the pupils to immediately apply concept learned in part. So, since akong imong ganihan na if want ni maka-develop of value of empathy or compassion ng students, so we need to put themselves into the shoes of others. So, if diri as a role plays, di ba kailangan nimo i-characterize ang particular role na ihatag sa teacher sa students. So, sa student na nag-portray sa role is kailangan i-internalize niya itong character sa character na kailangan niya i-portray para mas mahatagan niya og hustisya or maisa katao niya ang character na kailangan niya i-portray. So, these strategies provide limitless opportunity for intervention and personal and social qualities during the physical education and health classes. Pupils may various rules in activities and express what may happen in a specific scenario using language and actions. So, role play is a teaching strategy that involves students' activity in engaging a simulated scenario or situation. So, it allows students to take specific rules and act out of various part often based on real world situation. So role play encourages students to apply critical thinking and communication skills in hands-on and interactive way. So ang role play is mauri siya ang way sa teacher para ang student is kanang na kanang maka mas madali sa ilahan na ma-portray, makarakterize ang isa ka role kung sila mismo ang naga action ani na mga ano kanang mga task sila mismo ang naga-act sa ilang task na kailangan buhaton. So by using language and action. Then by assuming different rules, student can gain a deeper understanding of a subject matter, develop empathy, and explore different perspectives. So it also promotes collaboration and creativity and confidence as students step into the shoes of different character and explore different scenarios. Yung same sa kung na kailangan i-put yourself to the shoes of others para nga akay understanding sa ila. So in this way, mas dali na lang sa inyo sabton ang character na kailangan nimo i-portray. So with the help sa learning materials na i-provide sa teacher. So next, so for the example scenarios, no, so in physical education, so the teacher may create a sport festival scenario in school. So the pupil are assigned different roles to portray presenting the concept. So for example, ang gusto ni teacher is kanang basketball. So some pupils may play basketball player, other is referees and score committee, and the rest is kanang mag-audience na. So the basketball player will show how to play basketball. Then integrating the same time, the referee role is to make sure the players are following the rules in playing the game through the teacher's guidance. Then ang scorer committee is will take note the score. So the rest is may na siyang audience, so sila is mag-cheer ba sila sa ilang mga classmates. So sa help naman, kanang create activity na kanang ang scenario is sa hospital. So a health activity may involve going to the doctor when an individual is sick. So in this activity, the teacher will assign a doctor, a patient, a parent, a nurse, and other rules. So each pupil may play assigned role while the teacher will guide them. So a group discussion may done every after the activity to enrich presented topic and elicit misconception. So, diba, so sa ato ang ubang mga subject is ginapa-role play ta to, ginatagaan lang kanila og kanang mga idea kung sa dapat ang ma-create sa scenario na ato ang buhaton. So, and every student is kinatagaan sila og mga character na mao nila i-portray. Ug dapat kanang character is kailangan panindigan nila or dapat ano din nila kanang ma-present nila na tama, or ang feelings of that is kailangan ma-express nila o sakto. So mao na ang purpose sa role play, because ang role play is, di ba, kailangan din mo siya i-characterize, ma-portray, ma-actions ang katulad role. So same in teaching is kung kanina sa teaching gamit na is dali na mas masabtan sa student kay sila mismo ang nag-act o nag-say sa language. So that's why effective po niya ang role play strategies in terms of teaching. So next is the function of role play. So there are two functions of role play. So the primary functions are the evaluation functions and training function. So for the evaluation function, it is focuses on assessing the abilities and intelligence while performing the task. So since evaluation, so dili ana maghatag si teacher og feedback sa iyang mga student or katong mga student na naga role play. So diri is ginaano ni teacher kung kinsa ang mga student na portray, na characterize ang role na gihatag sa ilaha. Diri mahatag si teacher og mga feedback kung unsay dapat i-improve, unsay dapat na feelings na kailangan i-express ani na character. So in the other hand, the communication between pupils and teacher may help the teacher understand the interest, personality type, personal temperament, and other psychological elements of the pupil. So it may also help the teacher assist the pupils in developing their management and organization ability, social interactions, and adaptability. So kaning evaluation function is more on feedback lang siya sa student kung tagaan ba nila or na isa tao ba nila ang role na ilahang na-assign. Assign na. So next is training function. Identify the pupils' different roles in the sport process to understand and to perceive sport activities with other participant personality. So from the word training itself, so diri is nagatrain ang student kung unsaon nila pag portrait ang character na ilahang kailangan i-act. So, diri is nag-practice sila. So, for example, sa sport classes, kailangan sabton sa nila mismo ang sports na kailangan nila i-portray bago nila to i-act o actual or kanang bago sila mag-present. So, in this way, is ang student is kanang makarakterize din niya og sakto ang kuan kay tagaan sila time sa future na makapag-practice bago nila i-perform ang task na pagbuhat. So the process is not just simple training but a continuous process for the pupils to fully perform the rules. The use of exercise and physical education may lead to fulfillment of teaching tasks and understanding the teaching rules that will help pupils develop various sports abilities. So sa training function, so same sa ganihan na kung para mas makarakterize nimo ang sport process is kailangan mo siya istudihan sa ibalo nimo kung unsaon ni siya pagdula unsay sinugdanan unsay mga rules and regulation ani mga dula bago nimo siya i-perform na actual or kanang i-present nimo siya. So sa training function is mas matagaan nimo og makarakterize nimo og maayo because kabalo na ka kung unsa ang mga character, unsa ang rule, unsa yung dapat ginabuhat ani na ang character. So mo na siya ang sa training function. So that's all for my part and thank you for listening.